Hey guys, welcome back to Easel Does It Studio. Today we're going to do something a little different. I have got an easel that I am going to make for myself because if you didn't know, I am a self-taught artist and I do acrylic and oil paintings. So I figured, why not make a new easel? So I have got a water slide, which I have already spray sealed with 2 times clear Rust-Oleum clear finish, and I've let that dry. So this is going to go on top of my piece. I have got these little color blotches that I also have pre-sprayed just so that the color doesn't run. So I've got some of those, and I have got these little flowers that, I don't know, I've made in little like fish and stuff. So we're just, I don't know, we're going to put some stuff in here. There's a little fishy too. We'll probably put him. So, before I get started, I just want to let you guys know I am finally monetized. So, I can get super thanks and super chats and all that when I go live. So, I'm really excited about that. I didn't actually ever think that would happen, but it did. So I will put all the links that I have in the description. I have partnered with a few companies also, and I do have a discount code for one of them, so that'll be in the description. And yeah, let's get into this. So this mold holds 8 ounces when I measured it with water. So I have mixed up 6 ounces. I don't know if we're going to use all 6. I'm thinking about doing it in 2 layers, but I'm not sure yet. So we will see. I contemplated putting my decal in first, but I think I'm going to put a thin layer. We're going to put the decal, and then I will put another layer. So I will be putting this on my heat mat so that it can dry, cure quicker. So I am just going to go ahead and get some alcohol spray in here, and we are just going to pour enough to cover the bottom because I'm afraid these are going to bend when they get wet. Is my kind of thinking. So that's why I'm like, eh. I was going to only do 4 ounces and I over poured. So here I am with 6, which is fine because I still don't know if I want to put a back color on this or not. So yeah, I used just over 4 ounces. So let me get my dotting tool. I just want to make sure that I have no bubbles on this outside edge, which I do right over here. I can totally see them. I should have run this through my debubbler, but I didn't. All right. So let me, I'm trying to get these things out where you guys will be able to see what I've got. So I've just got some little flowers, a couple of little fish. Let me look. I got another jar somewhere of these. Oh, I knew I had some more. I thought I had more fish than this too, because I thought those would be kind of cute in there, but yeah, we'll maybe have a few. Not many, but a few. All right, so I've got to make sure that I leave room for my logo, because I'm thinking that's going to go like right about there. So let's get some colors, get a few color splotches in first. I just want to see how these are going to react in this resin. All right. A few bubbles. Little bubbles. Get off of there. Get off. All right. So I guess these are staying down better than I thought they would. So who knows? We might be able to well, no, because I have to still put my logo. So, all right, let's just and I know it's going to probably look dumb with the little flowers and the fish, but, you know, it is what it is. This is just something fun. And I'm only going to be putting paint on it, so, you know, it don't matter. All right, so let me... All right, so that will just fit. Maybe I'll use some of the smaller ones, though. All right, let me get the fish in. I don't know. I just feel like I want some little fishies in here. So because I'm doing the backside, I've got to flip these little fish upside down. That little bubble. And just stick him over here. And, oh, we might as well just put in a few flowers. What the heck? I'm going to try to use the flatter flowers. All right, I should probably flip just to make sure there's no bubbles on that side. And there's not. Let me flip this one. None on that. And we've got a few little shells. there's all kinds of bubbles on that one. Let's get them off. And I got these, this mold off Amazon. That sucker is like suctioned to the... Oh my God, I've never had that happen. There we go. My word. That baby was like suction cup to the... All right, so let's see. Got a couple little blue flowers. Now see, I got a whole bunch of little bubbles that formed off this cardboard right here. So I am just going to displace them. And it's just funny how the bubbles are sticking to certain ones and not other ones. All right. Let's see, we've got pink, red. Oh, we might as well put a couple of little green ones. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a few over here, and I'm going to spray them with some alcohol before dropping them in and see if that helps. So I just want to leave that spot open. All right. And let's see, let's put a purple. We need something more over here. And let's put that right there. All right. So I don't know how this is going to come out, but, you know, we'll see. It'll be fun. Alrighty, so that is all we're going to do. I'm going to put this on the heat mat. We're going to let this cure even until it's tacky, and then I'm going to come back and we will put something on the backing. I'm thinking we're going to do something with a glitter just to kind of jazz it up. I don't know. So yeah, that is it. I have got 2 ounces, just about 2 ounces of resin. So I will find something to put that in, and I will be back when we're ready for step 2. All right, guys, I'm back. It's been a couple hours on the heat mat. This is touch dry. It doesn't leave any fingerprints. So I have got my water slide. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put this in the water, and we're just going to give that a little bit of time. So what I've decided is I'm going to do this lighter blue glitter for the background after we put my logo. And this is just like lukewarm water. And when your water slide starts to move, then it's ready to place on your piece. It's almost there. So, and I did get a little tiny bit of green something in there. And I have some glitter from, you know, because I just put the bottle over my piece, which is fine because it's going to be glittered anyways. All right, so that is ready. And we're just going to put some water down. So you can put these either way. See how you can see it's coming off right here? So we're going to figure out where I want that. And then this just slides off. Oh, crap. Hang on. I gotta cut around this little flower here. Because I want that to lay flat so nothing gets underneath it. All right. So I just use a wet finger because then I can see if there's, or feel if there's any bubbles or anything like that. So once you kind of squeegee everything out and it looks pretty good, then you very gently, with a paper towel, absorb the extra water. All right. So normally I would give it, you know, like 10 or 15 minutes, half an hour to dry, but I am just gonna move on. We're gonna slide this out of the way and let's mix up our glitter. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my heat gun over it just a little bit to make sure that there's all that water is dry. So you have to be gentle because these will rip. All right. So I'm going to take 2 ounces out because I did something. Huh? Okay. For my extras, what I did is I just poured it in and I did like a bloom. I didn't wait for any temperatures. I just went ahead and put it in. I did them a little bit different. This one, it was not level, so it kind of moved to one side. you know, which is fine. But I'm gonna back these with a different color. So I pulled out just 2 ounces because I think that's all I'm gonna need. And this, the rest of this is gonna go into this. All right, so and when you're using a water slide, you want it to be a light color for the back, because if not, you will not see it. And I'm hoping this blue is gonna be light enough. I don't know. I'm hoping. Maybe. Let's see. What if I mix some white in with white glitter in with the blue? And that might have been a little too much. Ooh, that's actually really pretty. And do I want to use the glue? Yeesh, I don't know. I mean, it's gonna, if it sinks, it's not gonna sink much, but maybe, maybe we'll do 1 drop, just, that's 1 drop. It'll just kind of help. Yeah, I think that will work. All right, so none of my heat guns. You know what? I'm not even gonna, this feels dry, so we're gonna just go for it, guys. And yeah, all right, let's just hope and pray. Oh, wait a minute. I just want to make, I saw a water droplet over here. So I'm just making sure that there's no water. And let me just get a, so I might have to use the rest of my glitter. I mean, the rest of my resin, or at least a little bit more. I could definitely use a little bit more. Crap. Oh, let's see if we can get this close. It's not gonna need too much, but it, all right, I could put more, but I'm not going to. It's going to be for me anyways, so I can always back coat it once I get it done, but I'm hoping to have now enough. If not, I'll have to just mix up a little bit more, but that's fine. All right, so let me move this over to the heat mat. And that is still on, so we're gonna, and let's see, what do I have here? So I have 1.5 ounces. And I am going to, I want to do a dark green, like a really dark green, if I can possibly find something that's dark green. Let's see what I've got for some pigment paint. I mean, mica powders. So that's a dark green. And let's see. I'm just, all right. So I've got this, it's just dark green. And of course this one's not open. I have not even opened this one yet. Hang on. I'm going to end up spilling that if I hang on to it. I got to poke this cardboard out. There we go. My word. The difficulties today. All right. And I'm just going to use another stick. Oh, that's pretty. So like I said, I don't know how those blooms are even going to look, but I just figured I'd try it. I am going to be doing a complete video on doing the blooms. So that's going to be an upcoming video. So stay tuned for that. I was going to add some alcohol ink in, but I'm not going to. This one, I like the way it came out. And I did this technique totally different than the way I would normally do the blooms. And that's why I kind of just did it with these two as an experiment to see if it was going to look all right. So even if I don't fill these all the way, it'll still give me that kind of look to see if it would have worked, if I would have waited for my temperatures to get where they needed to be. So yeah, that's kind of, And I did stick these on the heat mat once everything stopped moving. And that's when that other one went kind of wonky because it wasn't level, because I had another project on my heat mat. And instead of, you know, turning on my other heat mat, I did not. So we'll have a wonky bloom, but that's fine. Oh, good. All right, I was able to at least cover these. That's all I really wanted, because, you know, like I said, again, this is an experiment, so it will at least give me the kind of thought process. Is it going to work doing what I did? So, and once we do the demolding, I will explain how I did what and all that stuff. And of course, I didn't even put gloves on today like an idiot. Oh, well. You know, I'm trying to do 15 things at once. All right, so I'm going to get these onto the heat mat, and I will be back for the demold. Alrighty, guys, we are back, and these are ready to get demolded. So let's start with my little experiment things. These are still really soft. I just took them off the heat mat. But, all right. All right, so are we ready? Oh, so those actually, now remember, I did not let my resin set and get to the temperature that they're supposed to, but so what I did is I dropped my alcohol ink. I let that move around. But then what I did is I swirled, just swirls here, swirls here, swirls here, and swirls here. And I just, with the white, and I let that set. And then I did the other one. Then I came back and I dropped some, I had mixed some green with my white, and I just put a few dots here and there. And then I took my stick and I just kind of pulled through it. And then I just did one pull through the center of the circle. And I think they came out really good, guys, considering. So that's one. And then this is the one that it kind of like shifted to one side. But it looks like it's like one flower with 4 like petals. So I will be doing another video on this, but I will let my resin get to the temperature and all that. So I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool. I used yellow and the yellow just disappeared. So on the next one, I'll pick different colors. But overall, considering I did not let my resin get to temperature, I'm kind of impressed with the look. I mean, it's definitely got the layers. I don't know. I'm trying to get it. But you can see the different layers. So, that's a plus. So, I know it'll work if I do it the right way. Okay, so let's get this little beast undone and see what kind of disaster I have going on here. Like, I was like, I've got to get a video out. I didn't know what to do. I've been messing with my pool for like 2 days, so my brain was just, it just wasn't in crafting mode, but I had to get something out for you guys. So let me just take a minute. I'm going to clean up this little area right here. And it is so hard to do anything when you got a Band-Aid on your finger. All right. Are we ready? Oh, I don't know. That came out kind of cute. I lost my little fish. The red ones came out okay. Let me see if I can zoom in just a bit. So you can see the red one. You can still see some of the flowers. And my logo came out really good. So yeah, overall, all right, let me zoom you back out here. I think it came out kind of cool. I mean, next time I put different things in it, but overall, I think it came out really cute. So let me grab, find them. Oh, where are my chrome pens? There we go. All right. So I'm just going to go along the outside edge. That's it. Just to give a little tiny bit of something. So basically, I am just resting it on there. Yeah. So I think that just kind of gives it a little bit of a finished look. And when I'm holding it, I'll have my logo right there. Oh, except for you don't stick your fingers on the wet paint. Idiot. Oh my word. Will I never learn? Will I never grow up? Now I got something sticky all over my pen. And it's probably paint. So now I might as well do a second coat on the whole thing. So it will look uniform. So what do you think, guys? I didn't have high hopes at all for how this was going to even turn out. But I'm pleased with it. You know, it's the first one, so I'm sure if I do other ones, you know, now I'll be able to, like, okay, what else can I put in here? I've got a whole bunch of ideas, but I just wanted to see how it would come out. So, yeah. Alrighty, guys. I will see you on the next one. So, any links will be in the description. If you have any questions, just either put it in the comments, or I will try to remember to put my email in there, and you can shoot me an email. So I also do custom orders if anybody is interested. Oh, but you know what we got to do? I got to do around the thumb hole if we're going to make it so they look the same. And I have a fly in here that is driving me nuts. All right, there we go. Alrighty, guys. Have a great day. I will get some close-up pictures and get them posted after the video. Bye, guys.